Prehab, rehab, and doing what you thought was impossible. What's up, guys? All right, it's a chill Sunday afternoon. Shelby's at work. Typically, I take Sundays off just to rest and relax, but I'm getting a lot of work done this afternoon because Shelby's little brother is going to come stay with us for the week so I can hang out, spend more time with him, and, of course, spend more time with Shelby. So me and my boy, Steele, tell him what's up. Hey, don't be shy, man. Tell him what's up. Yeah, tell him what's up, man. So Steele and I are doing some work, all right? We just got back from a little 15-minute walk. I wrote an article, took a little walk to clear my head, get some blood flowing. As you can see, my cheeks are a little rosy. It's pretty chilly on this Sunday afternoon. So the article I wrote was called My Coffee Addiction, all right? So I love coffee, all right? I could get into, how I love it. I love it black. I like locally roasted, single origin, freshly ground right before making it, right? There's my coffee nerd coming out. Now, I don't know a whole lot about coffee. There's, some people in our church that roast their own coffee, and they're like, they really know what's up, all right? They're the equivalent of, what I am to working out and nutrition, they are to coffee, right? So I'm not that kind of guru, but I'm like a wannabe coffee snob, all right? I do like good coffee. I stopped drinking Folgers, I guess, a couple years ago, and there's no turning back. When you start drinking the good stuff, you're like, man, what the crap was I drinking? So anyway, I like coffee, but you see, for me personally, it really is an addiction, right? And it's been one that I've tried to break, not necessarily stop drinking coffee altogether, but I notice that when I drink more than 2 cups a day, especially, but even sometimes when I have 2 cups, I start to get some negative side effects, right? I listed all of them in the article, which I'll link below, but I get anxious. My blood sugar's kind of more fluctuates more. I don't sleep nearly as well. I wake up just exhausted in the mornings. I come home from work exhausted at night. And you'd think like coffee would help you, have more energy, all this stuff. But for me personally, I experience those things. Anxiety is a big one. I feel very anxious, especially when I start drinking 3 or more cups a day. And so anyway, and now this isn't a video or an article to knock coffee, right? I know people who drink 4 to 6 cups. They drink 2 to 3 times as much coffee as I do a day. No negative symptoms. First of all, I'm jealous. Second of all, if you have no negative symptoms, of course, keep doing what you're doing, right? You know when you're healthy or not. But I don't really feel healthy when I drink, 3 plus cups of coffee a day, and sometimes even 2, depending on the day. And so, I told myself a lot in the past, like, Nate, you gotta just stick to 1 cup a day, maybe 2 on the busy days, but I just couldn't quit it, all right? So I've never done Lent before, all right? And, it's Lent season right now, and our pastor got up and said, hey, like, we're gonna do Lent this year. You don't have to do it, but we would encourage you to. This isn't some legalistic thing. I never really understood the purpose of it, but what he said was, it made a lot of sense. He said, when you give up something that you think about a lot, that you want a lot, that it would kind of hurt to go without for, 40 days or whatever it is. And 40, I don't know. Anyway, until he says so. And until Easter. So, but the point is not just to give up something, like to better yourself. The point is to, when you give up something and when you think about that thing, you pray for something, right? So there's some things that I've been praying for specifically, and I've been doing a lot of praying because I've been thinking a lot about coffee, right? So I didn't give up coffee completely. I gave up all but 1 cup a day. So I'm doing 1 cup a day during Lent season. All right, now the point of this was not to preach at you guys or to get into, the benefits of this from a spiritual standpoint, though that has been really awesome as well. But just talk about the physical things, a few things, like my skin is cleared up, I have more energy, it's more consistent. It's not this like, low energy and then crazy anxious energy and I'm just like going crazy typing at the keyboard or working out or whatever, and then I crash again, right? No crash, is just a more steady, laid back energy. I'm more relaxed. I'm more focused, all right? I sleep so much better, and it's interesting because like I'm not just exhausted at night. I can still fall asleep, at whenever I need to at 9 or 10 o'clock, but I'm not just like exhausted during the day. I'm not exhausted at night. I wake up in the morning. Now, still, when that alarm clock goes off, especially before 5 o'clock, I'm like, I don't really want to get up today. But once I get up, like, I'm ready to go. Whereas when I was drinking 2, 3, 4 cups of coffee a day, it wasn't like that, right? I was exhausted, just fatigued all the time. It wrecked me in the morning. So anyway, it's been a good experience. Now, and again, the point of this was not to say, Well, and I'll say this, I plan on sticking with this 1 cup a day long term. All right, it's been super beneficial for me. It's totally improved my quality of life, so I plan to stick with that, just 2 cups on some really busy days, and maybe even play around with some no caffeine days, so we'll see about that. But the point of this is not to knock caffeine at all. The point is to say, sometimes we have really obvious things in our lives. It's addictions or habits that are hard to break, and they're hard. What the heck are you doing, man? Steal. He's always trying to look out the window. Anyway, so the point is not to knock coffee. The point is, if there's something in your life, try to break it. Challenge yourself. Give it up for, 2 weeks or 30 days or 2 months or whatever. But I think you'll find that your quality of life improves drastically. Now, if there's nothing like that in your life, sorry I made you watch this, 6-minute video. Thanks for watching anyway. I appreciate the support. But I hope you guys find this helpful, all right? And it just lets you guys know that, hey, I'm human and I struggle with stuff too. Just because I'm a trainer doesn't mean my nutrition, my training, my health is perfect, right? So I'm still on this journey with you guys as well. So that's my story about my coffee addiction.